I didn't plan to show up. Not after everything they did to me. Not after the way they left me broken, humiliated, forgotten. But here I am, standing at the back of a golden church, the scent of roses thick in the air, fake smiles floating above polished lies. He's up there, adjusting his tie. My sister is in white, pretending she earned happiness. I should be crying, maybe screaming, but instead I smile. Because today they think they've won, but they have no idea what I know. They don't know I saw everything. They don't know what I've done. They don't know this smile is a warning. Because sometimes, the one you destroy is the one who rebuilds themselves in silence. And when they return, they don't come back for closure. They come back for justice. Today isn't just their wedding day. It's the day I bury the past and dig up the truth. I was folding Liam's hoodie when his phone buzzed. Emily, last night was perfect. I miss your arms. I froze. I stared at the screen like it was some kind of joke. What? I scrolled up. Photos. A hotel room. Liam's back. Emily's smile. My stomach dropped. No. This isn't real. I grabbed my keys. Didn't even put on socks. My fingers were shaking the whole drive to Liam's. He opened the door like he was expecting me. Hey babe, I held up the phone. Explain, right now. His face went pale. Wait, you left your phone at my place, I snapped. Emily, my sister, footsteps behind him. Her voice. You always were slow at figuring things out, Emily said, stepping into view in his shirt. I blinked. You're kidding. She smiled. Why? Because I finally got what you always take for granted? Emily, don't. Liam reached for me. I backed away. How long? 6 months, she said flatly. Jesus Christ, I muttered. You were always too boring for him, she added, sipping coffee like we were chatting over brunch. Liam didn't say a word. Is this funny to you? I asked her. It's not personal, she shrugged. It's survival. I laughed. I actually laughed. You're disgusting. Liam opened his mouth. Let me explain. To hell with that. I threw his phone at his chest. You don't get to explain. Come on, don't be dramatic, Emily called after me. I turned around, trembling. You slept with my fiancé. She folded her arms. You were too fragile to keep him. I didn't speak again. I just walked out, slammed the door, and didn't look back. Their laughter followed me down the hallway like ghosts. You need to get up, Ashley said, pulling open the curtains. I groaned and buried my face in the pillow. I'm fine. You haven't gone to work in 4 days. I said I'm fine. She sat on the edge of the bed. You smell like vodka and regret. Thanks. That's what I was going for, Ashley sighed. I get it, okay? But you can't stay in this apartment forever. You have to eat. You have to live. I turned over. They're getting away with it. Like nothing happened. Like I'm the idiot. They are idiots. No, I'm the one who trusted them. My sister, my fiancé. I stared at the ceiling. Do you know what my mom said? Ashley raised an eyebrow. She said, Emily didn't mean to hurt you. Things just happen. Like that's supposed to make it okay. She said that? Ashley frowned. That's messed up. She always liked Emily more, I muttered. I was just there. Ashley grabbed the bottle off my nightstand. This isn't helping. I don't want to feel anything. Well, tough, she snapped. You do. You're just trying to bury it. I sat up, suddenly angry. Why shouldn't I? Liam's out there smiling, and Emily's posting engagement selfies like she didn't destroy my life. You have every right to be angry, Ashley said quietly. But don't let them win by losing yourself. I didn't respond. I couldn't. So I grabbed my journal from the floor. She watched me open it. You still writing in that thing? It's the only place I can scream, I said. Without anyone telling me I'm being dramatic, Ashley stood. I'll be back tomorrow. Try to shower. The door closed behind her. Silence. Later, I stared at my reflection in the bathroom mirror. My hair was greasy. My eyes were hollow. You were always too boring for him. I whispered it to myself, mimicking Emily's voice. Then I punched the wall and slid to the floor. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. I picked it up. You need to stop calling Liam, Emily said. I didn't. Don't make this harder than it already is. You cheated with my fiancé. Yeah, and now he's mine. Move on. She hung up. I stared at the phone in my hand, heart thudding. Move on? I looked at myself again in the mirror. I'm not done yet, I whispered. Not even close. The ducks didn't care about heartbreak. They just wanted bread. I tossed a few crumbs into the pond, watching them waddle over. The air was cold, but I liked it better than my apartment. At least here, no one expected me to pretend. You always feed them like that? A voice asked. I glanced to my left. A guy sat a few feet away on the bench. Hoodie, headphones around his neck, coffee in hand. Not staring, just sitting. Like what? I asked. He shrugged. Like you're apologizing. I looked back at the pond. Maybe I am. Bad week? Bad life, I muttered. He chuckled. Same. Silence. Then he said, Daniel. I looked at him again. You just tell strangers your name? Only when they look like they need someone to. I gave him a tired smile. You're not wrong. He nodded toward the bag in my lap. More bread? I handed it to him without thinking. We sat like that for a while, feeding ducks, saying nothing. Finally, he asked, Want to talk about it? No. Okay. More silence. I caught my fiancé cheating on me, I said. Daniel didn't flinch. Damn. With my sister, he blinked. Double damn. Yeah. Another pause. I walked in on my ex and my brother once, he said. My head turned. Seriously? He nodded, sipped his coffee. Family's overrated. I used to think mine wasn't, I said. Me too. There was something steady about his voice. Not soft, just sure. Everyone keeps telling me to get over it, I said. Daniel shook his head. People say that when they don't want to feel your pain. I don't want to feel it either. He glanced at me. But you are. That means you're still here. I didn't say anything. I just stared at the water. You come here often? I asked. Sometimes, when I need to feel human. Is it working? He smiled. A little. I looked down at the crumbs in my hand. You don't seem like a stranger anymore. He stood and stretched. That's a start. I watched him walk away, half expecting he'd vanish. But before he turned the corner, he looked back. Same time tomorrow? He called out. I hesitated. Then nodded. Yeah. Tomorrow. Ashley slammed her phone on my kitchen counter. You're not going to believe this. I raised an eyebrow. Try me. She turned the screen toward me. Liam and Emily. On a beach. She held up her left hand, a diamond ring catching the sunlight. The caption, I said yes to my best friend and soulmate. I stared. You okay? Ashley asked carefully. I nodded once. Yeah, I just need a second. My phone buzzed. Rachel's text. I just saw the post. Wutif, are you okay? I didn't reply. Ashley sat across from me. Do you want me to punch someone? I gave her a weak smile. Not yet. She leaned forward. You knew they were garbage. This doesn't change anything. It just makes it real, I said quietly. She's actually marrying him. Ashley's jaw tightened. 6 months after breaking your heart. They invited the whole friend group, I muttered. Except me. Ashley looked furious. Cowards. A thought hit me. You still talk to Rachel, right? Sometimes. She'd have access to the guest list. Ashley smirked. Already texted her. A minute later, she handed me a printed wedding invite. Souvenir? I took it and stared at their names together in gold letters. Emily and Liam. Disgusting, I said. Ashley laughed. You're going to burn that, right? Maybe. But I didn't. Instead, I put it on the fridge like a challenge. Later that night, I called Daniel. He answered on the second ring. Hey, you all right? They're getting married? Silence. Thought you should know, I added. I'm sorry, he said, voice steady. I'm not crying. You want to scream? No. Break something? Already did, I muttered. You want to meet up? Can't. Just needed to hear a voice that doesn't lie to me. Daniel was quiet. Then he said, You're not alone. For some reason, I believed him. The next morning, I woke up feeling not fine, but awake. Ashley handed me coffee. What now? I think I'm done hiding, I said. She smiled. Good. I looked at the fridge. I'm not going to burn it. Ashley raised a brow. No, I'm going to keep it. Why? I traced the edge of the invitation, so when I decide what to do, I don't forget why. You cut your hair, Ashley said, blinking at me. Yeah, I said, brushing my fingers through it. I needed something new. It looks amazing. Fierce. Exactly what I was going for. She raised her mug. To new beginnings? I clinked mine against hers. To leaving the past behind. But I didn't leave it behind. I used it. Every morning I got up, looked at their wedding invite on my fridge, and whispered, Not today. At work I doubled my hours. Took every shift. Got promoted. No one asked about Liam. I didn't bring him up. You're glowing, Daniel said one afternoon at the park. I'm exhausted. Still, glowing, I smirked. That's the sweat. Nope, that's survival. I sat beside him, tossing a piece of bread. You know what I did? Please tell me it's illegal, I laughed. No. I started a blog. His brows lifted. A blog? About betrayal and how to come back from it. That's oddly specific. Gee, I wonder why. Good for you. I posted my first entry last night, got 20 comments already. He bumped my shoulder. You're building something. I'm trying. We sat quietly. The sun filtered through the trees. Ever think you'd feel normal again? He asked. No, I admitted. But this helps. Ashley texted later that night. Your last post got shared 300 times. You're blowing up. I stared at the screen. People are reading my pain, and it's helping them. I replied, let's see how far I can take it. A gold envelope slid through my mail slot like a slap to the face. I picked it up slowly. My name was written in perfect cursive. No return address, but I knew before I even opened it. I tore it open anyway. You have got to be kidding me, I whispered. Ashley walked in holding 2 coffees. What's that? I held it up without a word. Her eyes widened. No way. Inside was the card. You're invited to the wedding of Emily and Liam. Ashley blinked. They sent you a freaking invite? I read the note tucked inside. No hard feelings. Hope you're happy for us, Emily. She really said no hard feelings? Ashley scoffed. I nodded, lips tight. She's testing you. She thinks she's won, I said. Ashley narrowed her eyes. What are you going to do? I looked at the RSVP card. I'm going. Wait, what? Why would you? I'm not going to cry in my apartment anymore, I said. I'm going to show up, smile, watch her say vows over the man she stole. Ashley stared. That's cold. No, I whispered. That's power. Later, I told Daniel over the phone. They invited you? He asked. Yep. Are you sure going is smart? No, but it's necessary. He was quiet for a second. If you go on your terms. I smiled to myself. I already am. I filled out the RSVP card with a steady hand. I'll be there. You look dangerous, Ashley said, zipping up the back of my red dress. That's the point. She handed me my clutch. Last chance to back out. I'm not backing out. We arrived late on purpose. I walked into the church like I belonged there, heels echoing, every head turning. The red dress clashed against a sea of beige and white. Good. Liam saw me first. His jaw clenched. Emily followed his gaze, and her smile faltered. I waved. She blinked. A woman in pearls whispered, Is that her? I took my seat. Second row. Direct view. Ashley leaned in. You okay? I nodded. Never better. The music started. Emily entered like she was the center of the universe. Her eyes flicked to me. Just once. I smiled. The ceremony dragged. Words like eternal and pure love floated around like lies dressed in lace. Then came the vows. I promised to be faithful, Liam said, not looking at me. Emily gripped his hand tightly. Her voice trembled. I choose you, through everything. I mouthed, everything? She looked away. Reception hall, champagne, toasts. Liam's best friend stood. To the couple who proved love wins. Ashley snorted. Wins what? A trash medal? My turn. I clinked my glass and stood. Hi everyone, I'm Emily's sister. Silence. Liam looked down. Emily froze. I just want to say, it's beautiful watching love bloom. I paused. Even when it starts in betrayal. Gasps. Emily knocked over her wine. Liam's face turned white. I smiled wider. But hey, true love finds a way, right? No one moved. I raised my glass. To new beginnings. Then I sat down. Ashley whispered, I'm obsessed with you. I looked straight ahead. I'm done being small. Emily didn't come over. Liam didn't speak to me. But their silence screamed loud enough. As I left, I passed them standing near the cake. Emily's voice was sharp. Why would you even come? I stopped, looked her dead in the eye, to see if you'd choke on your lies. Liam reached for me. Wait, I stepped back. Save it, I already buried the version of me who cared. And then I walked out, smiling. Daniel texted me the next morning. Check your inbox, thought you'd want to see this. I sat up in bed, heart pounding. Opened the email, photos, a hotel room, different man, Emily. With Liam's boss, I blinked. No way, I called Daniel immediately. Where did you get this? I know a guy, he said simply. Private investigator. I hired him after you told me about the wedding. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I wasn't sure you'd want to know. I stared at the screen. Emily's face, her hands on someone else, time-stamped, dated 2 weeks before the wedding. She was cheating on him, I whispered. Looks that way. This is karma. It's poetic, Daniel said. Are you going to send it? I didn't answer right away. That night, I printed a few photos, slid them into an envelope. No return name, no note, just truth. 3 days later, Liam texted me. Liam, I made a mistake. I stared at it. Again, please, I didn't know. She lied to me. I closed the thread, blocked his number. Ashley noticed me smiling. What happened? Liam found out. Her eyes widened. Did you do something? No, I said, tucking my phone away. I just let the truth speak. My phone rang again. Emily's name flashed on the screen. No memo. Ashley raised an eyebrow. You gonna answer? I want to hear her crack. I hit accept. Emily's voice was tight. You ruined everything. I laughed. No, Em, you did. He left me, she snapped. Liam left, took his stuff, said he saw photos. Oh, those photos, I said calmly. Her breath caught. You sent them? Just gave him what he deserved, a little clarity. You had no right. No right? I stood, pacing. You slept with my fiancé, lied, mocked me, and now you're mad that karma came back around? I didn't mean for this to happen. Yes, you did. You wanted it all, and now you have nothing. I lost my job, she said suddenly. His boss. She fired me. I blinked. Wait, you were sleeping with her husband? Silence. I smirked. Wow, Emily. Overachiever. I needed stability, she mumbled. You wouldn't understand. You're right. I wouldn't betray blood for attention. You were always the favorite. I almost dropped the phone. What? Mom always looked at you like you were some perfect doll. I just wanted something for myself. I sat down slowly. So you took Liam because of Mom? I'm sorry, she whispered. I didn't speak. Can we fix this? She asked. No, I said. We never will. She hung up. Ashley peeked around the door. You good? Yeah. Emily? Ruined. Fired. Alone. Ashley grinned. Told you the universe doesn't miss. That night, my mom called. I debated answering, then sighed and picked up. Hello? I heard, she said softly. Heard what? About Emily. About everything. Oh, now you believe me? There was a long pause. I'm sorry, she said. I closed my eyes. Took you long enough. She's still your sister. No, she's someone I used to trust. I should have listened to you, Mom whispered. I didn't say anything. She said you're doing well, that you're helping people. I'm trying. I'm proud of you. That hit harder than I expected. Thanks, I said quietly. I didn't think I needed to hear that, but I did. Come visit soon? Maybe. We hung up. Ashley looked over. How you feel? I exhaled, like I just burned down a house I used to live in. And I'm watching the ashes settle. 10,000 followers, Ashley said, scrolling through her phone. Your breakup blog is basically a movement now. I'm not trying to be famous, I said, sipping my coffee. Just honest. And that's why people trust you, she leaned back. You made pain into purpose. I glanced out the cafe window. Rain tapped the glass. Peaceful. Daniel slid into the seat across from me. Sorry I'm late. Got caught in traffic. No worries, I said. We were just talking about how I'm a celebrity now. He smirked. I always knew you'd become dangerous. I smiled. A real one. Not the kind I wore at the wedding. Not the one that hid pain. This one felt earned. How's work? I asked him. Quiet. Peaceful. I'm thinking of moving. Where? He shrugged. Anywhere. Maybe start over. You're good at that, I said. He nodded. You too. Ashley glanced between us. So are you two finally dating or just flirting forever? We laughed at the same time. Honestly, I said, I don't know. We're just real. Daniel raised his coffee. To real. We clinked cups. Later, I walked alone through downtown. The world didn't feel heavy anymore. I paused in front of a bakery. Inside, behind the counter, was Emily. She looked tired. Her smile was practiced. Her hands moved like she was on autopilot. She didn't see me. I stared for a second longer, then kept walking. My phone buzzed. Message from Liam. I still think about you. I stared at it. Then I deleted the message without replying. No anger, no sadness, just done. That night I opened my laptop and started typing. Sometimes the people who break you are the ones who teach you what you're truly made of. Pain isn't the end, it's the beginning. You rebuild, you learn, you rise. I hit post. Ashley commented 5 seconds later. Preach. Daniel liked it. Sent me a sunflower emoji. I closed my laptop and sat back, staring at the ceiling. My sister lost everything trying to steal what wasn't hers. Liam lost me long before he realized what I was worth. But me, I found myself. And for the first time in forever, I wasn't pretending. I was free and smiling for real.